This is 1967 Chevrolet C20 custom camper. It's a custom sport truck. Now, it's a local Colorado Springs truck bought at Daniel Chevrolet in 1967. It was used as a pleasure truck for many years. It had a big camper on the side, on the back here, and then it hauled a fifth wheel. So you can't really tell from the wood anymore, but there were a couple of holes. Well, you can kind of see the outline right there of the fifth wheel hitch or receiver. So let's get to the condition. Obviously it's got a wood bed and the wood needs to be replaced. However, the bed itself is nice and rust free. The tailgate is in very nice shape. The trim piece I've got in the back. I've saved that, came off. I've got the trim piece, so don't worry about that. And I believe I know I've got the arch trim piece, and I believe I have that piece as well. And I've got a few extras. But I wanted to show you the straightness of this truck. If you look down the side, it's never been hit. And what you see are the holes that were cut out for the camper, I guess the camper mounting straps. And you're going to have to fill those in. But there's no rust. I mean, this is surface stuff here, but the body itself is just incredibly straight. Sure, there's little dings and bits and pieces here, but by no means have we got any big problems. All the rust you see, surface rust. You can get down here and take a look. Look underneath here. It's very solid. Let's see if we can look under here a little bit better. But the only rust we've got is a little bit of surface rust. And if you look underneath, somebody had put a slide out step years ago, but look at those rockers. You got a little bit of external rust, but I mean, these things solid as a rock. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just external rust. So the rockers are in good shape. Cab and bed underneath is beautiful. Same here. Same with the door here. What they've done is they've cut holes, obviously drilled holes for the bigger mirrors. And up here, and I've put my own mirror in, obviously, because I don't use the big camper mirrors anymore. Now, custom sport truck means that we've got a bucket seat. Needs to be recovered and reupholstered. It's got the deluxe interior, but this is more of body. It was a 327 truck. Unfortunately, I don't have the 327 anymore. I've got a small block, kind of a generic, nothing special, runs fine, but the front clip itself is practically perfect. As you can see, it is in excellent shape. Obviously, somebody took the bumper and they put a hitch on it. I think they were pulling boats out of the water. But, you know, this is the Deluxe custom sport truck, so it's got all the shiny trim. 327. We don't have the 16.5s anymore. We've got the 16s. All the tires are dry rotted. I don't know if you can see that here. You can see that. So the tires need to be replaced. We're looking at the rust. Surface rust here. I mean, once again, rockers. This is what you see. Rockers are in nice shape. Now, cab corner rusted out on the passenger side. That was rusted out when I bought the truck. I believe there was probably a leak at one time and it ran through and got that. I've got a cab corner. I've just never replaced it. The rest of the bed is in pretty nice shape here. Obviously, they've drilled holes for the big mirrors, but those are, if you got a MIG welder, know how to use it a little bit, those are pretty easy to fill in. I mean, these doors, these are Colorado doors. This is a Colorado truck. It's been here all its life. I mean, this isn't a problem vehicle by any stretch. And it is virtually, except for that cab corner right down here, it is virtually rust-free. Now, the bed, it's got a couple of little dings here and there, and it's got the holes that you're going to have to fill in with the MIG welder, but I mean, if you're a little bit handy, those aren't a big deal at all. The bed itself, the sheet metal, is in great shape. So overall, this is a virtually rust-free pickup. 67, first year, straight as an arrow. I mean, sure, it needs a restoration, but if this is one, if you're looking for a pretty unique truck, this is the one. This is a custom sport truck, and it's a custom camper, and it's a local Colorado Springs truck. And I tell you, this is unmolested. I mean, we don't have any stupid fixes or any stupid adaptations or custom things that were built in. You know, got the step there that doesn't work anymore, and I should take that off. Never did. Came with dual gas tanks, plastic tanks that never quite worked right. It had a switch, a tank switch that was built into the floor, and I've removed that. And it did have a the towing, the towing brakes on it, the electrical on here, and I think it had some alternators set up to run a camper, and there's some of that electrical left, but it charges fine. I mean, we've never had any problems with that, and I've left that in place. This truck did come with the linkage assist on the power steering. It is a factory power steering, power brake truck, and it came with a linkage assist power steering, which I think was unique to this year only. I've removed that. I've got all those parts for the correct restoration, and I've restored it. I mean, I've added just an integral unit to it. So it's power steering, power brake. It works beautifully. Brakes stop nice and sure, and you just can't get a nicer looking front end than that. So there you go. Give me a call. My contact information will be below this video if you're interested. Thank you.